Good day, guys. My name is Solani Baloyi of 13031. Today, I would like for us to discuss wills and what are they. So, wills forms part of the estate planning process in the financial planning process. And basically, what it is, a will is a legal binding document as your last wishes and your testament. So, basically, what we're looking at doing there is looking at your estate holistically, what you have made in your lifetime in terms of your businesses, your assets, and so on and so forth, and how you would like to then distribute those things. If you've identified successes in terms of continuation of business, these are the things that you put in your will. These are your wishes. So basically, the advantages of a will, I think we can say, number one, it limits disputes within your family after your passing. So for instance, if you nominate beneficiaries, if you say who those beneficiaries are, if they are young, you nominate guardians, and your assets are then distributed accordingly. These can be assets that are already tangible, physical. These can be assets in the form of life covers, can be assets in the form of pension funds, and so on and so forth. And it also, I think, the other advantage, number two, it speeds up the winding up of your estate, because now you have put in your wishes in terms of who must get what. The executor will look at all of those things and then be able to execute, so you do not die interstate, which may prolong the investigation of who beneficiaries, deserving beneficiaries are, and so on and so forth. So and I think the other advantage of having a will is the ability to structure in terms of your taxation. So certain funds that are going to be donated maybe would have a lesser tax bracket. You would have to speak to a financial advisor around that. And it also, number four, gives advantage in terms of giving you an opportunity for giving money in terms of unconventional wishes. For instance, you want to donate monies to a charity, you want to list a beneficiary who's maybe not your biological child, you want to list a beneficiary who is a life partner. So anything that falls outside of what we deem as normal family structures can then be listed on there. So it's really a great document. I do believe personally that each and every person ought to have that, because we are now in this age of blended families and so on, and when someone passes away, this confusion that ensues and this separation and hatred. So the will can address all of those issues. It's a great document. But I just want to mention this about wills, that when we are giving our last instructions, there are certain funds that may be included on there that will not be distributed according to your will, according to your wishes. So for instance, monies that form part of pension fund benefits, these fall under the Pension Funds Act, and so it is the pension fund administrator that will then take the responsibility to look for rightful heirs or rightful people that should be receiving the money. So for instance, if you've got children that are unknown to your family unit, then the pension fund administrator can find the minors that still need to be maintained and then distribute the funds accordingly. So for instance, if you've got that kind of situation happening, it would be wise to just put those things plainly, so that we can still wind up the estate as quickly as possible. If you've got specific people that you feel are not rightful, that maybe there might be some contestation if they get any funds. I mean, these people you can nominate as beneficiaries, for instance, for your life covers or for other benefits. But I just wanted to put this out there to say that the pension benefits will then be distributed according to the Pension Funds Act. I forget that particular section, but I just wanted to make sure, because there's a lot of confusion when estates are being wound up, that people feel that certain people should be excluded, certain people should be included. So will and our last testament is an opportunity for reflection. These are living documents, can be updated at any point in time. We do advise, oh, I must not use the word advice. We do say, or it is said, that wills must be updated at every major event. So every major event, like the death of somebody who was named in the will, the birth of somebody new to be named in the will, at these major events, then it is time to look at updating your will and do exactly that. So good luck with that. Contact your financial advisor, get your will drafted immediately, quickly.